Divorces are going to skyrocket after today's election, man. Mark my words. Mark my words. Divorces are going to skyrocket after today's election. I promise you. I promise you. Listen, guys. Listen, guys. There's a lot of men, a large portion of men who stay in households, who are married to women who they don't agree with politically. And I've been telling you guys this. I've been telling you guys this. I said you will be surprised at the amount of men who stay with women who are with women that they're not compatible with, who they don't agree with on most of the political spectrum, who they don't agree on with most things. These people are married and have children. Trust me, I've seen it. These quote unquote conservative guys, these quote unquote conservative guys who they have these, they like to act all macho and act like they all alpha and like they running the show, bro. I'm telling you, that's not it. I'm telling you, that's not it. A lot of these guys, they want to put on a show, but in their households, they ain't running shit. They're not running shit. And this election is going to show it. This election is going to show it. I believe one of Kamala's guest speakers, or Kamala herself, one of those chicks, were saying something that got on stage and was like, I think it was Beyonce. Don't listen to your husbands. Don't listen to your husbands. What? What? If your husband, I think it was Michelle Obama too. If your husband can't come into agreement with you and he can't see how important this election is for women's reproductive rights and so on and so forth, and women being free and all of this, then don't listen to your husband. Get out here and vote. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. But I'm here to tell you guys, Michelle Obama ain't said nothing new. Beyonce ain't said nothing new. Kamala ain't said nothing new, and whoever else said it and vouching for it. What's the white guy name? The billionaire Mark Cuban. I think he said that as well. He said they shouldn't be listening to their husbands. I guarantee you, this is exactly what's going to happen. But like I said, it's not nothing new. This isn't anything new, guys. Women have women for the last few decades. Women haven't been listening to their husbands. That's why the divorce rate is so high. Women haven't been listening for a long time. So they basically just opened up the floodgates. They've just been waiting on somebody of high stature to basically say it. This is what women in mass have been thinking in the first place. That they're separate from men. That they think differently from men. Yeah, that's true. But they don't have to listen to their husbands. They don't have to vote the same way that their husbands are voting. This is happening, guys. And we're going to see divorce rates skyrocket after this. No matter, it doesn't matter who gets in. If Trump gets in, it is done. Women are going to be filing for divorce left and right. Do you hear me? Women are going to be filing for divorce left and right if Donald J. Trump becomes the next president of the United States of America. Women are going to be divorcing men left and motherfucking right. Mark my words. Oh, if Kamala gets in, women are going to still be divorcing. You get what I'm saying? Women are going to still be divorcing men left and right. But once these men find out that their wives and girlfriends and whoever been, they're voting the opposite of what they should have been voting, they voting the opposite of what they were told to vote, it's over. It's over. And I'm telling you guys now, I believe 54%, 55%, or 56% of women are voting for Kamala. Over half of women are going to vote for Kamala. No matter the age range, no matter none of it. They're going to vote for Kamala. And the majority of men, I believe around the same percentage, around 56, 55% of men are voting for Donald J. Trump. This is where the disconnect is. This is, like I've said before. I've said this before. This is the after pill. We're seeing the gender war live on the presidential stage. We're seeing the gender war play out on the biggest stage in the world. The most powerful stage in the world. We're seeing it play out. And who's going to win? We don't know. We won't know until tonight. We won't know until the morning. We won't know. So all of these media outlets saying they know who's going to win, or Kamala has the lead, or Trump has the lead. Nobody knows. That map is going to change drastically once the real votes gets in. It is going to change drastically once the real votes gets in. And gentlemen, be prepared, because you thought I told y'all this. I told y'all this. If you thought that if you thought relationship dynamics were bad now, they're going to be worse. No matter who gets in. No matter who gets in. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter who gets in. Right? Women are going to be more empowered either way. And what do I mean by empowered? Well, if Donald J. Trump gets in, women are going to be empowered to leave men the fuck alone. They're going to be like, oh no, they didn't vote for reproductive rights. They didn't vote for women's rights. They didn't vote for our best interest. These men don't care about us. These men hate us. We're not going to deal with men. We're going on a strike. No, lock down a pussy. Lock down the booty. No, men and their wives, they're not gonna get no booty at home. Oh, it's gonna get ugly, man. Women are gonna be empowered to leave men alone. Women are gonna go their own way. Hey, what would it be called? Wugtow? That's what it be called? Wugtow? Just like MGTOW? Wugtow? Women going their own way? Bro, women are gonna have their own movement going their own damn way. I guarantee it. Mark my words. And let's say Kamala gets in. Oh, they're going to be super empowered. The first women president? What? The first women president? They're going to lose their shit. And you think they feel like they don't need men now? Oh my God, bro. Y'all don't even know what's about to happen. You think they feel like they don't need men now? Wait till Kamala gets in there. Oh my God. They're going to be like, really, fuck men. Men are beneath us. Men are fucking dirt. A lot of women already think this in the first place. They already think that men ain't shit. They already feel like men can't do nothing for them. They already feel like shit. Most of the men are ugly. They already feel like most of the men are short. They already feel like most of the men are average. They already feel like this in the first place. So wait until Kamala gets in. They're going to feel so powerful. They're going to feel powerful beyond measure, right? They're going to feel like, hey, they can do anything, right? You thought women were rude now? You thought women were hateful now? Wait until Kamala gets in. It's gonna be times 10. But relationships and dating, it's not gonna be the same either way, no matter who gets in. We're so divided, man. We're so divided. Uh, neither side, neither men nor women, is understanding each other, right? Women in mass are not understanding why men are voting for Trump, right? They don't understand how, I guess, in their mind, such a hateful individual, such a bigoted individual, such a racist individual, such a misogynistic individual. Why would men want this? Why would men want this man in office? Why would black men vote for this man? Why would Latino men vote for this man? Why are white men still voting for this man? Oh my God. It's gonna be the same thing. And not saying, see, as a man, I understand why. I understand why they voting for Kamala. I understand why. You want to know why? Because, like I said before, I've said this on my channel before. Women don't want equality. They don't want equality. They don't want equality at all. They want equality of outcome, right? So They want to do the bare minimum and still get into a CEO role. They want to do the bare minimum and still become the chief doctor. They want to do the bare minimum and become the president of the United States. You see why? Listen, and another reason why I couldn't get behind Kamala is because the people didn't choose her. Nobody chose Kamala. Who who voted? Who voted for this bitch? Hey, who voted for this bitch, man? Who voted for Kamala? Who voted for her to be the Democratic? No, nobody chose her. She was put right there because Sleepy Joe ass falling asleep and uh losing his mind, right? So they said we need somebody. So instead of doing it in a democratic fashion, right? Instead of doing it in the way that America's supposed to do it, they just damn near appointed a bitch. I'm like, what? What's going on? So we couldn't decide. We couldn't vote on this. We didn't vote on that. And to me, that rubbed me the wrong way because basically y'all ripped it away from Sleepy Joe, right? And then y'all gave us Kamala, and that was it. So the people didn't even have a choice on who the Democratic representation as the president or the president running should be. It just threw it in our fucking face. I didn't agree with that. But of course, like sheep, nobody cared. All they cared about, oh, she's a woman? Great. Oh, she's non-white? Oh, great. Even greater. That's all people cared about. That's all people cared about. And boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. We're in for a rude awakening. We're in for a rude awakening. I hope you guys got out and vote. I hope the guy got that y'all not sitting around and just waiting on shit to happen. Knowing a lot of men, y'all probably sitting back just waiting on whatever to happen to you. That's all you've been doing your whole life. Y'all probably just sitting back waiting on life to happen to you. You sitting back waiting on shit to fuck up. You just sitting back like, oh well. You just sitting back. You could give a flying fuck who gets in, right? You're gonna sit at home and play your video games and jack your meat regardless of who gets in. Pathetic. Pathetic. For the men who still believes in the founding principles, for the men who still believe in America, for the men who still want America to be a dominating country. Get out here and vote, man. Get out here and vote. Because slowly but surely, we as Americans, us as a country, we're losing influence. We're losing ground. And the rest of the world is looking at us like, if y'all are fucked, we're toast. And this is what it comes down to. Like, I don't believe that, we should continue to get in other people's business and fight other people's wars and all of that stuff. But the world is looking at us like that big brother. They are looking at us as a beacon of hope, right? They are looking at us to see what America's going to do. And not everybody wants Trump in. Some people around the world, some countries around the world, they're vouching for Kamala to get in. So y'all got to realize feminism has spread worldwide. Womanism has spread worldwide. Misandry has spread worldwide into many different countries, right? So you have many different women in these countries. They're looking at America for that example. They can't wait till Kamala gets in because they're going to use that to their advantage, right? They're going to look at that and be like, see, a woman can get in, and that's gonna embolden them even more. That's gonna empower them even more in their country. So now they're gonna start running for political office. They're gonna start trying to attain power. They're gonna do those things. And this is what it's gonna come down to. It's gonna come down to influence. It's going to come down to influence. Does America still hold its values? Does America still hold on to traditional values? Does America still hold on to that traditional masculinity? Do we still look at men as men? Do we still look at women as women? Do we still look at children as children? Well, the unfortunate answer is no, we do not. At this point in time, no, we do not. And I hope this election is just a clean election. Honestly, that's really one of my biggest things. Right. I chose who I chose. I chose Donald J. Trump. Right. That's my candidate of choice. But that's it. If the democratic process says that Kamala wins, then that's it. It is what it is. Then that's what the people chose. I'm not going to get out here and set shit on fire and burn down buildings and all that stuff on either side, right? Shouldn't be done on either side. But truth be told, there's a lot of people who are going to do a lot of BS, regardless of who gets in. There's going to be a lot of women who just wait. But hopefully this doesn't happen, right? Hopefully if Trump gets in, there's a peaceful transfer of power. Hopefully if Kamala gets in, there's a peaceful transfer of power, because America can't handle an internal battle. America is not equipped for an internal battle. We're not. Not right now. Not right now. We can't afford to self implode, regardless of who gets in. If Kamala gets in and it was a fair election, right? Americans need to accept it. Americans need to accept it, as disappointing as that may be for a large portion of people. America needs to accept it and move on. That's a part of the democratic process. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and vice versa. If Donald J. Trump gets in, which we all are hoping for, then there needs to be a peaceful transfer of power, right? I don't want to see no riots. I don't want to see no uh, buildings burning in major cities. I don't want to see that shit. Especially if there was no foul play, it was a fair election, then guess what? Americans need to accept the election results for what it is. That means the people chose. And God bless America, man. God bless America. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. What you guys think? Will relationships be even more turbulent now? I meant turbulence when after the election, or what do y'all think? Let me know down in the comment section below. Here's another video you guys can watch until I drop another video, and that's an after pill, man. Like this video, comment. Make sure you subscribe, because a lot of y'all are watching my videos and y'all are not subscribed. So please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.